Yeah, guys. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Matt Damon, the famous actor who played Jason Bourne in the Bourne series, he literally, documented that he thought that his real identity was Shawn Dexter John or Shawn Dexter James or something like that, as when he was growing up, and this and this and that. This young man, Matt Damon, a white American, clearly, apparently from Boston or from the Boston area, or maybe from New York secretly, I'm not too sure. But anyway, Matt Damon literally attempted to steal my identity. Based on the financial reports that he saw. I have private real estate assets in the Caribbean, and I do have a private and estate account, which is worth almost $10 million for the most part. So once again, I have a private and estate account. Initially, accounts, which eventually became consolidated. I have a private and estate account, which is worth $10 million United States dollars. And it's going to be transferred, finally, into my Truth checking account, one of my two Truth checking accounts, in August 2024. Okay? I want you guys to understand this. And Matt Damon was never, this is what he found out. When I was in high school, my CIA alias, even though I was always Shawn Dexter John, I was born Shawn Dexter John in the Commonwealth of Dominica. I'm clearly a black American, clearly African American, but I was born in the Caribbean. And this is what this, this is what this man said. When he found out that my alias in high school, as I was certainly the top CIA recruit, and the top student in the United States of America, as I was the top student in the British system back in the Caribbean before I moved to the United States of America as a kid, as a 13, 14-year-old kid. So this is what they found out, that my alias was Jason Bourne, and I had a relationship with Britney Spears, and she was, a few years older than I was. I was about 16, 17 years old, and she got pregnant with my son. And that's the reason why the biracial son of Britney Spears that you guys do see in the video, the music video, No Love, with Lil Wayne and Eminem. Okay, that's my son. I want you guys to understand this. All right? So they were trying to get in the way of me accessing my accounts. This is what Matt Damon said. It's only a rich person or a white person could, lawfully inherit or gain that sort of money, that sort of financial account, that sort of estate and so forth. And he was very adamant about that, and he's a very racist. Matt Damon is a very racist person, and you can see it in the movie Good Will Hunting. That was not acting. Well, it was acting sort of, but they were revealing themselves. They were told to how do you say it? Improvise. They were told to improvise and so forth, and reveal their true thoughts to entertain the Bostonian community. Very racist, based on traditional perceptions and traditional opinions and traditional beliefs. And so Matt Damon and a lot of the celebrities over the next few weeks concerning the declaration of World War, which is going to occur over the next few weeks, will fake their death. They're going to have to fake their death, for reasons, associated with this sort of conduct. They unlawfully conspired to demolish some sort of office space in Manhattan and some sort of investment or banking, office or building, and to remove funds and have it shared amongst themselves with certain federal agents who have recently been fired. And because they were fired, they don't have the same sort of pension plan that they initially thought that they would be able to enjoy upon their retirement. Okay? So I want you guys to know, every once in a while I might pronounce a word that sounds a bit Caribbean-like. Every once in a while, in all honesty. I do that on purpose, and I prepare to do. Well, I'm just going to do that for the time being. Eventually, I'm not going to have to do this anymore. You know, I'm removing my cover. Even though I was born Shawn Dexter John, I was undercover as the lead auditor and manager from and to the United States government and its partnerships. So once again, I am an auditor, the chief auditor of the United States government and its partnerships via the Central Intelligence Agency backed by INTERPOL. And once again, I am the chief and nominal manager of the Central Intelligence Agency and INTERPOL. And this is being articulated a bit more proficiently and a bit more technically within contracts I have inherited. And not what you guys have seen based on what you guys have requested seeing, some of you guys. So I want you guys to understand this, okay? I'm not playing any games with your minds. I am very, very humble. I am too humble. I've been humble for a while in doing my job, in being very discreet, in being very obscure, lawfully obscure, discreetly obscure, in doing my job, unassuming at times. You know? I've been quite unassuming at times to be able to do what I did in audit and civil society, in audit and, contracted federal agents, in audit and charities and foundations, in audit and corporations and stuff, in audit and community developers and investors and so forth. You know? And stop asking me to audit a jail or a prison. Stop with that silly shit. What are you guys talking about? Quit. So anyway, so I did file a police report explaining that someone did enter my someone did enter my Truist checking account, my main Truist checking account, in all honesty. I'm pretty sure of it. And they transferred about $55 into some sort of Acon's, a company, an investment company or something like that, but Acon's. And, in purporting that my accounts are associated with that of someone else's. So I did file police reports. I did, start an audit and investigation of the particular person or persons, and we have identified them, but we are still going to remain as discreet as possible to see how far they were going to go with this without them actually having any sort of impact on my accounts moving forward. So that's the reality. Okay, so the biometrics system will be able to pick up that this is the same Shawn Dexter John, and that's the reason I do that. And I'm going to continue to do this, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to have to shave again. Well, actually, I'm going to have to shave the first time today. I'm not leaving the house today for the most part. I might walk to the store, but I am going to finish up I am going to start and finish up my work paper on Article 16 of the Universal Declaration in a bit, and I'll publish it today. But I'm taking a break from walking, all the way to the fast food restaurant or the cafe, the coffee shop. It's not around the corner, but it's not too far away. But anyway, it's a daily walk that I don't mind taking for the time being until I make my move to Coral Gables. But yeah, okay, guys.